Halloween Horror Nights. Every year, this amazing event terrifies thousands of guests at Universal Studios Hollywood in California, Universal Studios Florida in Orlando, and other Universal theme parks around the globe. With incredibly detailed haunted mazes and streets filled with horrifying characters, the parks are transformed into living nightmares. So lock your doors, turn out the lights, and get ready for a look inside Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
This is for real. Make a sacrifice.
Hey everybody, my name is Michael Aiello and I'm the Senior Director of Creative Development for Universal Orlando Resort. And I'm standing inside one of the amazing mazes for Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. We are in preparations to bring you the best Halloween Horror Nights event you've ever seen for 2021. And today we're going to give you a sneak peek inside one of these haunted mazes. Coming along with us is a dear friend and collaborator, award-winning executive producer and director Greg Nicotero is going to join us as we experience Puppet Theater Captive Audience. So Charles, we're really excited to experience this. Where are we?
We are in the Grandeur Theater in San Francisco, turn of the century 1900s. This place has collapsed. And inside, this puppet troupe, Pesky's Puppet Troupe from the Eastern European era, has come in to set up shop. Right as they were exiting, the Gurian Ballet was also here. So these two groups have been, and some patrons and stuff. When this collapsed, they're all trapped. They all start losing their mind, and the puppet troupe begins taking the patrons, cutting them up, turning them into puppets. It's super gory in this house.
Yeah.
Yes, we all love that. Very, very creepy. We have all sorts of different kinds of puppets. Any kind of puppet you can think of, we have here. I mean, there is puppets.
Wow.
What? Yes!
To be or not to be.
I'm still rehearsing.
You enjoy.
Oh, sure.
I noticed the mirror motif,
Yes.
and you got the broken mirror here, and you come to this one, and of course you're expecting it to be broken and see a reflection, and then boom.
This is something great that the decor team did. Everything is matched and mirrored on either side. So
Yeah.
you see that reflection, but the character, as you can see right here, there's nothing, and that character just appears.
It's really clever, yeah. I love this illusion.
This curtain is one of our main characters. You'll see this red curtain throughout the maze at different levels. So when you're in the orchestra pit, you're looking up at it. When you pass this rehearsal backstage, you'll see it when they're in the audience. You'll see this curtain will appear many different angles.
The geography of like, oh, now we're backstage and this is happening in front of the curtain, so we're in a different place, which is the reason you have to go through the mazes multiple times.
Multiple times to catch all
Because
the
then
little
you
details.
see different aspects and different elements of it.
So this is another tactic in a lot of the mazes where we're applicable, where we build them, where you do these claustrophobic spaces to bring everything in, and that's kind of your peak in a scare sense. But then you open these rooms up for a moment in these mazes that is almost a reset, but we're still gonna get you.
Right.
And then the foot switch activates the audio.
Yeah, so it's almost like a trigger where you hit it, and then that next line of dialogue comes out.
And also these triggers can cue not only audio, but lighting or a special effect. They really give the characters a really valuable tool to aid in their scare moment.
That is something in the last decade where we've grown leaps and bounds as in show control and have different things tied into a trigger. Now you can time things. You can hit a trigger multiple times for multiple different things to happen.
Wow.
Then this whole place just collapses. So we have a bunch of pressurized fog hitting, and that you hear we have a big subwoofer, and it sounds like everything is crumbling in on you.
To give the guests a sense that they've become in tune with everyone
Yeah,
else.
they're not. No one makes it out of this place.
Are we gonna make it out today?
Well, let's see.
So we are standing here in the Universal Orlando Makeup Lab, and this is where all of the characters, all of the nightmares are created for Halloween Horror Nights.
This is like old hat for you. This is like home, right?
Yeah, I know. I feel like my desk should be right there. Yeah.
Today, we're talking about Puppet Theater Captive Audience, and some of these designs, some of these masks are for that maze.
Yeah, this section right here is just a sampling of some of them. these different vacuform masks worn over. Some will be blacked out, have little mini puppets with them that are coming out. Some will be carrying severed heads. We really dove into puppets, and especially Eastern European traditions of puppets. There's a lot of really cool stuff out there. A lot of that very avant-garde type theatrical performances, and we kind of drew from all these different pieces to come up with these different looks. And painting is such a big part of mask making. You know, how close are we going to see these things? How far away? Are they part of a group?
It's all about the paint treatment, you know, because like what you were saying is that those two are the same sculpture.
Correct.
But what's unique about what you guys can do is you can paint this to look one way and this to look a completely different way.
I like this one too. This is kind of that take on the emotional values of the theater.
Yeah, you got the comedy, you got the drama, and in the middle, it's just the madness.
Yeah.
Comedy, drama, horror.
Yep. That's very cool. The one thing that I've always respected about Halloween Horror Nights is the fact that, you know, Universal Studios created the modern day movie monster, and that lineage and that honor that we have to be able to create under that banner.
You know, I think the most intriguing thing about it is you feel like you want to go through each of these houses multiple times because there's so much to see. Universal Studios and Halloween Horror Nights give us this opportunity to step into it and to be surrounded and immersed in it. What you guys are able to do using not only just fantastic art direction, but great tricks of the trade. It really is, for me, always a joy to be able to see more and more. You process something different every time, so you have a different experience every time you come through the maze. There's just something about things that you have seen in movies or seen on TV shows, and then it's right in front of you. And you have that opportunity to experience what it's like. And with the original mazes, you get taken on an entirely new journey. And you don't know where you're going, which I think makes them a little more fun in a different way, because if the other mazes that are based on IP, you kind of know, oh yeah, I know what this is gonna be. It's still cool to walk through those moments, but with the original mazes, people were walking in completely unaware of what's gonna happen.
We cannot wait for all of you to experience Halloween Horror Nights in 2021, and you're gonna see this maze along with all of the other mazes. Halloween Horror Nights is forever.